Hey guys, it's Xefe here. How's everybody doing today? Today I want to talk about a pretty interesting phenomenon that I honestly didn't see coming in gaming, which is boycotting with your wallet. Now, I don't know if you remember a long time ago, I did make a video about boycotting with your wallet and why gamers need to do it and why it is so detrimental to any community to just buy into things because everyone else is, even if you're staunchly against it. And I really didn't think anytime soon that we would be seeing free-to-play games go back to what they were, which was cosmetic items only, things of that nature, no pay to win, for example. But we are, and we're seeing it in an increasingly positive rate where so many of these really cool free-to-play games are actually starting to get rid of models that allow you to pay to win. And it's mainly cosmetic items now. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. Mainly because not everyone has the financial freedom to be able to pay an extra $5 for the most OP gun or what have you. And I think it's really cool that a lot of these games are getting along and are, in fact, really successful without having these kind of pay-to-win models. And this whole video idea actually came from my recent spark in Warframe. Now, if you haven't played Warframe in years like myself, I just recently went back into it, and it's a really, really fun game. I definitely recommend. It's free, got nothing to lose. You should definitely check it out. I really have been enjoying it quite a bit. It seems like they've really improved and listened to the community. But enough of that. I really do believe, though, that games like Warframe and League of Legends just hit this on the head with the ability to buy characters and cosmetic items and things like that, but balancing the game enough to the point where, hey, if you spend that extra $10 or what have you on a character, you don't necessarily have an advantage over somebody who has starting characters, which is really cool in my opinion. I don't actually disagree with the fact that in League of Legends and Warframe you can buy these characters that may cost however much that are more end game characters. I'm not against it. I think it's okay as long as the game is as balanced as they have it. Like for example, Warframe. Some of the beginning Warframes are actually really good Warframes. And League of Legends, some of the starting champions that they give you are actually pretty good champions. I mean, they're usable in even the highest level of play. Now, not all of them, but some of them are. And for sure, there is champions that you can buy that are, very strong in the current meta, but the meta always shifts. And it's not entirely controlled by a lack of balance or the fact that you have to buy more champions, which is really great. The fact that they're actually able to do it is quite impressive. And I feel like a lot of companies don't really get that kind of credit anymore. One of the most aggravating things, though, is you see games that are were so big and are not so big anymore, starting to die, cough, cough, Call of Duty, starting to implement the pay-to-win model again, where in Call of Duty, for example, Modern Warfare Remastered, they started adding new guns that are actually incredibly strong or stronger compared to their counterparts. And I believe that this payment model will never go away, but I believe that the games that do without it will succeed more prominently, like League of Legends and Warframe. They've got so many I'm using these two examples. These are games I've been playing a lot recently. If you have any other examples, I'd love to hear them in the comment section down below. But I honestly am not sure why some of these games are continuing their pay-to-win models. And especially you can use the argument of RNG, right? For like Call of Duty as an example. You can use the argument like, hey, you can't necessarily pay $5 to get the best gun in the game. And you'd be right. You can't just, hey, go buy that gun for $5, but you can definitely pay $5 and open a crate, which can give you that weapon. So I say it's about the same. Sure. Are you going to guarantee to get it on the first try every single time? Absolutely not. But hey, I mean, the chances are that you will eventually end up getting the weapon, and that weapon might be better than its counterparts. And it's unfair to people who don't have the financial stability or security to be able to spend an extra 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, $50, whatever, to try and get these guns that are the most competitive and the top of the line. And I do notice a lot of games these days are taking advantage of the fact that more competitive gamers will spend the money, and they will spend a lot of money to get the most competitive gear and things of that nature. And I understand that it's such a small fraction of a lot of these communities that it doesn't really impact them. But hey, I mean, the fact that they know and will exploit them is pretty fucked up. And that's why it's really refreshing to see games that are so popular not have this payment model. And I think it's doing a great service to the rest of us as gamers in this whole community. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about it because I started playing a little bit more free-to-play recently, because there's so many great free-to-play games out there. And if there's any of them that you guys want to see me play or anything like that, go ahead and let me know in a DM or comments down below or whatever. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. And also, I'm making a Rising Storm 2 video. I should be coming out around tomorrow. I'm going to record some gameplay tonight when my buddy gets back from work. That's a really fun game. If you guys haven't seen anything about it, be sure to check back tomorrow. I will be making some pretty cool videos about it. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant. And I am actually thinking about doing a podcast once a week. Just a solo, maybe some friends as guests who are, really into gaming like myself. And I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on that. I know I tried it before, and actually quite a few of you guys watched it. So if you guys would like to see that come back, I've really been thinking about it. Feel free to DM me on YouTube or leave a comment or whatever. And remember to like the video if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it. And hey, remember, check back in tomorrow for that Rising Storm 2 video. Really happy to be back at it. Sorry for the botchy kind of like upload schedule in the last few days. I've been really busy, but I'm back at it again. So once again, take it easy, boys.